Guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. So, Starfield. I've had this thing when it came out on the 6th, and I wanted to leave it just so I've done like a little bit of time with it, and I've done 100 plus hours, maybe 110 hours since it came out, and I think I've got the gist of it, and I wanted to wait just to let you guys know whether I was what I think of it, basically. So we'll jump in. After that little intro, let's have a look. We're going to load. In fact, before we load, we're going to... This is the screen you get, obviously. And then you can continue it and go back to a new game, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do no spoilers. I'm going to go into where my character is in 100 hours, show you some of the ships and things. But before then, you can go into settings. You've got gameplay, display. There's my settings I'm using. That's my monitor. I'll leave all this on, all on ultra, apart from crowd density, which I can put that ultra. It doesn't really make... Oh, it only goes to high. I find medium still loads and loads and loads of people. So that I don't need it. And sometimes it's too busy. You're banging into people and things, which is... So everything else is on ultra. I do use FSR 2, which has just came out recently. I'm using the AMD GPU RX 7900X TX. I'll leave the specs down there, but yeah, so this is about the best you're going to get in an AMD processor. I've got sharpening on, and that's exactly what I have set up there. So let's have a look. Everything else I'm not going to go into because it's just about key bindings and such. It's up to you how you do that. So if we go back to continue, it's going to give me a list of everything. I'm just going to continue for where I was last. Yeah, and level 28 I'm at. Not a great deal, but I've done a fair bit. I've had a go of like base building, I've had a go at ship building, combat, flying in space, and I think I've got a good handle on it. So let's just run this, and we'll just have a little look at it really, and just see, give you my thoughts basically, what it feels like. I'm really liking the game. I mean, I've been waiting for God knows how long for it to come out, since the beginning. So I'm in space now. I've been waiting God knows how long, and I didn't want to pay the extra. I didn't think it was worth paying the extra just to get it a week before. So I waited until it came out the 6th, and then I started playing it, and I've never stopped playing it since. I think I've burnt myself out now. I'm getting to the stage now where I'm thinking, so I'm going to tell you whether the good points and some of the bad points. Good points is quite addictive. I'm liking it. I like the gameplay. I like the gunplay, space stuff. It's okay. It's not Elite Dangerous or anything like that. Elite Dangerous is unique to flight sims. This is not a flight sim. This is more like an RPG, isn't it? Graphical wise, fantastic. Just get my keyboard set up because if I put that up, you can see we've got 64, 65 FPS, 69 on ultra in space. Okay, so let's have a little look then. So as you move your mouse around, that's how you control the spacecraft. So you push to the left, go to the left, push up, push down, and so on. These little icons here is something, so you can go towards them, and it tells you what they are. There's something there, and if I use the E key, I can see that's a ship. I can hail it, or I can attack it. I'll do whatever I want to. There's another thing there. Space station. Get close, click. Yeah, Pavlo station. Distance on that one. Here we've got at the top you've got them, and them. That's our weapons. At the bottom, just in the bottom left hand corner where the CPU and GPU stuff is, it is that's your particle weapons, laser and missiles. Yeah. So if I use my arrow keys and go from engine to missiles to lasers to particle, but I can only move them around so much. So like at the bottom you can see it's empty, but I can actually drain the missiles and put them into there, or I could drain the missiles and put them into shields. Yeah, take it out the grav drive, put it into there, take it out the shields, put it into engines, maximum boost. So you can see I've got a speed of 200, 300 and something, 320 speed, which is pretty quick, and then I can take the power back out of that if I was fighting, put everything into shields and whatever's left over, which there isn't anything. In fact, I'd probably go down to 1 and then have it into there, and that's how I do the fighting. Yeah. You can zoom out and get like a third person, sorry. So it's a bit weird to get used to, but I actually prefer it like this. It looks a bit better. Okay, so that's how you control the ship. It's okay. What you'll find is a lot of fast travel. So hit the tab key, it's going to jump into this scenario. You're going to use this all the time. So there's my character. As you can see, I've got the Mantis outfit, but I've only got I've stored the sorry about that. Bloody phone calls. So I've got the Mantis, but I've just stored the spacesuit and I've just used this one. So over here you've got these things around the side. So skills, inventory, missions, ship and star map. Also you can click on this, or you can click there or there. Yeah. And that's me level, that's me, and then you've got like the F1, which is going to go into that. So go back and so on. So what you've got here is your map. So if you click on this map, say I've surveyed 33% of this area, you can scroll around, have a little look of the planet. We can actually zoom back out. So say I wanted to land there, I could click on that and then just land in that area, or I could land there. So you can land anywhere you want. Yeah, well, within reason. If you can't land on the ocean, but you can land within reason. If you zoom in a bit more, you might get a bit better, easy way to say. Yeah, you just need to zoom in a bit. Scroll key, but if I want to go to say like an outpost, you just click on that, click land, and it'll just land. But you can also show the resources of the planet. Say you wanted to find gold, copper, or whatever, and you can see on the left here you've got your resources, 0 to 7, water, nickel, uranium, argon, benzene, and so on. And then you've got some information here which is telling you about the gravity. Obviously it's a water world, rocky type, temperate, might be hostile, high temperatures, high radiation, water's radioactive, so you can't go in the water. That's just to stop you going in the water. And then different traits, and I've also surveyed so much of it because I've landed here. I've just came from there. Yeah. If you zoom out again by just hitting the tab key, you go into the solar system area. So now we've got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 planets and some moons. That's where my ship is, located just there, orbiting that Polvo space station over here. If I wanted to take a bit like a closer look, I could just click on it and it'll just go closer, and I can land it. Deserted relay station, but I can still land there if I wanted to. I'll set a course there and such. Zoom back out. So I like the way it navigates. You can see the gravity well there. Zoom out once more. I'll go back to the star map now. So now we're going to need to use our grav drive to jump from star system to star system. And there's a lot. I mean, I've only been to a few, maybe at 10. And there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of planets and stuff. And you can see if I click on something like this, it's level 5 in the top left hand corner, level 1, sorry. And then this one, level 10, 20. So you're going to meet different higher level tier enemies and animals and things. 25 bigger, 15, 35, and so on. These red ones I've never been to, so if I wanted to go to that one, which is a 65 level, Leonis, I'd have to jump to Cheyenne, so from Narion to Cheyenne, and then I could jump to this one, which is Denabola, and then to there, and then to there. I can't jump in one jump because I haven't got enough fuel, type of thing. Yeah, and I'm not sure that other star systems open up as you start to do more and more, but I've never been to any of these. I don't Jaffa, never been there. Let's just go back to one of the main places where you start off, Alpha Centauri. So if I click on that, it's gonna go to there or there because it's too close. Yeah, we're gonna click on that. It's gonna open up the solar system. There's Jemison, which is the main city, if you want to call it, a populated area. I have a base there, which I'll show you shortly. And these are all the places I've been. So that means I've got a base there, and I've got a base up there as well on Jemison, and I've also got a base here where I'm getting resources and such. So let's go down to Jemison. So like we click on that. When I do go from where I'm at to this area, it's going to scan my ship. So if I'm carrying contraband, I might get arrested and have to pay for that. So I'm going to find Jemison. So there's my mine. There's my lead mine. And we're going to go down to the different districts. Let's go to, let's have a look, the viewport. Click, land. You go to a cutscene and it jumps down. If you didn't have these cutscenes, it would just take forever. I understand. In LA Dangerous, you actually fly right down through the atmosphere and land, and you can fly along forever. You can navigate the full planet, but you don't get structures like this, so you can't have it both ways. So let's just let's move over here and just show you my ship. So you've got first person. Are you going to third person? So we've just landed at this dockyard in the main city. We'll have a look in a minute. Change. It's night time, so you won't see it. There's my ship I'm using. This one is, I forgot the name of it. Stronghold. This thing is awesome. I mean, I've got like quite a few ships. I'll show you them. I'm going to shipbuilding, but this thing's massive. That's where you enter. Look at the engines. Grav drive. These gold boxes here. That's one of my crew members. These are shielded cargo, so this is where I'm going to keep my contraband in there. Everything. Okay. And I'll show you the ship, and there's the cockpit up there. So what you've got is when you land, you have like a guy who looks after your ships, which you can do repairs, and that's this guy here.
What can I do for you?
So we'll look and click on him.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade Authority is always buying. Kiosk right here for you.
So you've got different options. You can do some repairs. I'd like to modify my ship. Let's see what he's got to sell.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
I'm not going to buy anything because I've already got 10 ships in my inventory. But you can... This one's 56,900 odd credits. I've got quite a few credits there, so he's got that one for sale. It's got your ship system information for your weapons, engines, shields, grav drive. Some more information down here, so you can look at what you want out of a ship. You can zoom in, zoom out, and such. Yeah. And there's your weapons. The Ranger. Hold on. Ranger. We've got 2 of those for some reason. Why's he got 2? The Hammerhead. So you can go through this and have a look something you want to buy. Or you could make your own ship. I used to have that one, but it hasn't got a great 200 cargo capacity. It looks like it'd be a good cargo hauler. Bearing in mind you can buy these and upgrade them later, like pull all the bits off and do stuff. Asphalt. I have the shield breaker. It's a good ship. 9, the Galileo. Ecliptic bayonet. Stupid name, but there you go. And then if you look down here, so you could buy stuff from here and around the system, and there's also going to be other vendors which sell different ships and different modules and stuff. So if I look at sell, this is what I have. So there's the one which is parked outside the stronghold. He's only going to give us like 10,000 for it if I sold it. It's like 350,000 credits, and he's going to give me 10,000 credits. I don't think so. This thing is fantastic. Missiles on that. So I've got that one. This is the Frontier. This is the one you get when you first start out. You get given this, but you can't sell it. So you have to keep it. You could alter it and stuff later on. Then I've got the shield breaker, which this is a good ship. There's a cockpit at the front. There's some weapons, and all these modules can be changed. We've got the razor leaf, which you get this free. You do one of the side quests, you can pick this up. Rona, I don't know how it's spelled, but this is a good ship. Never used it yet. It's probably about 250,000 credits. It's a big old ship. You can see where you go in there, and there's a cockpit. Got the phalanx. Never used these yet. This has got a good, look at the cargo capacity. I want that on there. 4,300 units. So this is fun. These are all cargo units. These here. So you can upgrade these and put bigger ones on, and probably get that even more. But obviously, as you put more weight on, you need bigger engines and bigger. If you look at the landing gear, you have to upgrade the landing gear and everything. I have maybe I think I've put that engine on it and a few things. Dragonfly, this is a really nice looking ship. This is probably going to be my favourite ship eventually, when I can be bothered to upgrade it, but I bought this as it is. It just looks so cool. The shape and everything, and the cockpit it's massive, the cockpit. So you've got plenty of room, you're not banging into each other. And also I like the fact that you can run up the front, so when you land your ship and you always go back to your ship, the other one I have to run along the side, but you always end up getting here. So you want one with the front access if possible. Yeah, and you can see it's easily upgradable. This Starhawk, probably sell that one. It's got good engines, got good speed. And there's the engines there. I bought all these and I don't even know what to do with them. And then I got this one. I actually stole this one. I stole a few of them actually. This one I stole. I was getting some resources, lasering some resources. Next thing, this thing flew over the top, And so, oh, that's a big ship. And it landed 1,000 yards away, so I just legged it over there. And then soldiers all came out. I don't know where they're there. They all came out and they were all like walking around. So I just jetpacked over to the top and then just jumped down, ran on board, made me way up to the bridge, killed everyone, and then made me way up to the bridge, and then just took off in it, and then landed back at their base, like this base I'm at, and then that's my ship then. My other ship gets transported by one of my crew, because I had 3 crew members on board. My other ship, they brought it back. And then I had to buy it, because you can't mod it. I modded all the weapons, and I modded it to make it a bit better. I still haven't finished it yet. But so if you want to mod it, you have to buy it, and it's about 80%, 90% of the value. So I think I end up paying £50,000 less than I would have if I just bought it. So if nicking it, I got it for 50,000 credits less. And that's it. And then I got this one. To be honest, I think I nicked this one as well. I can't remember. 100 hours has just gone. So we've got that. If we come back out and we go back to this guy, we can go to I like to modify my ships.
How about it?
Now we can go to shipbuilder. I'll just pick a different ship because I don't want to ruin this one. We'll use this one. So if I've got a shipbuilder, we can move around using the arrow keys. But also we can start to pull things off and put them back on. They just snap on. Yeah, like that leg. I can put that leg. It won't go there because it's red. Yeah. I can grab weapons. I think that's weapon. Oh no, that's engine. So where's... Oh, no weapons. Where's the other weapons at? Oh, there we go. They've got them all on that side. It's a bit strange. Oh, there we go. So you got some weapons at the back here. Yeah. And then what we can do is we can go to... If we go to G, and you got other weapons you can go through. You can customize this as much as you want. You've got structural. So you can make things... So like that. I mean, obviously it's red, so if I clicked on that, then I can move it around and see if I can fit it on somewhere. It would fit there. That looks pretty cool. And then I can actually, I think it's, how do you do that? Duplicate G, flip Z. Z is, let's have a look on that. I think you've got to do that. How do you flip it again? I forgot. Z, there you go. Oh, hold on, I've deleted it. What? G. There. Click it on, that's it. So you just added them 2 little side wings on. You haven't really done anything, you just added more mass. And then what you're going to do, you're going to get some errors. Now the errors is going to be because my mass has gone up, so that'll probably going to say flight check. It's going to say chip's too heavy, upgrade your grav drive, reduce the mass or increase your grav drive, and thrust. Yeah, so because I don't want to save that, I'll just go close, exit, cancel modification, because I don't want to upgrade it yet. So anyway, that's pretty much for that, so that we'll come back to that later on. So we exit it, exit that, and then we'll have a little run around. I'll show you some of the city. You see I've got a jetpack there. So as you come into the main Atlantis, it's massive. You're gonna have loads of side quests. The graphics are pretty good.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please
I just go first person. I find first person a little bit easier.
Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
I thought that was tearing there, but It's not. It's designed like that. It looks like it was anti-aliasing. So you can see I'm getting 45 FPS, 47, 51. Because there's just so much going on. For me it runs pretty sweet.
Cora likes throwing stones into the pond. Or she did. God, that was ages ago.
You got a railway network system over there which we can go. I mean you can literally go anywhere really, to be fair. If you can't, it's probably because the doors are locked or somewhere, but we can go onto trains and it'll say Mass District or whatever. I'm not going to go that way because cancel tab. I don't want to do that. You can also fast track as well. If you look in the bottom left, you've got some icons. That's that building there. The mass building's that one. And then you've got my ship. That's my ship there. Is it? Yeah, I think that's my ship, that one. Different quest lines. You can go and talk to you can talk to pretty much anybody. But we could go into vendors and buy items, buy weapons, buy... We'll go into this way actually. So I could go there and buy stuff. That's some sort of general store. We'll go down here. We'll go to the well. So we're going to go below the city. And there's all sorts of things. I've never even explored any of this. Just gonna walk a bit slower. Pretty cool. All these places. You can pick up loads of side quests. Let's just have a little wander in here. So this is a store for like packs and weapons, I think, and helmets and suits. You can have a mosey along. So there's weapons up there you can buy. The little red icon next to them means if you grab that, you're stealing it, so you can or you do that. Well, you can do it, you're going to get arrested and things. So we're going to have to talk to the guy who's just chilling there. Oh, look at some turrets. What do you say there, mate?
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down here. All that stuff topside. It's kind of fake.
Let's see what you got.
Absolutely.
This is what the guy's selling. You can sell stuff as well, so I could sell him my stuff. If I click on Q, sell from my inventory on the ship. So this is what Stronghold. So if I look at my weapons, I could sell some stuff while I'm here. Get rid of that. I get 155 credits. It's probably worth about 300, but you're only gonna get. Yeah, we'll sell all this. Oh, he's got no more money left, so cancel. He's only got 500 credits left, so we could sell one of those. 270. Yeah, I want all his money, so yeah, we'll sell that for what it is. Take a loss on it. But you can go through and just buy stuff. Let's get back out. Okay. Let's have a little run now because it's taking a bit.
Ranger?
I don't want to spoil anything, but it just goes on and on and on. Places you can explore and check out. Electronics shop. Yeah, you can talk to people. Again, the people look a bit weird. The eye looks a bit... The faces all look a bit generically, well, not bad.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days. Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool.
Yeah, it is, mate. I'm going back to my ship now. There's also the mission boards where you can pick up work. Oh wait, come on, hurry up. Come on. All I'm going to do is you can fast track as well, so if you're not carrying too much junk about your body, then what you can do is you can fast track. So from here I can jump back to the ship, I think. So go back to this, look for my ship there, fast travel to the select location, yes. Should be back at the spaceport, so if you like...
Nice to be back.
If you've wandered too far, you can go back, as long as you're not carrying too much. So now we've jumped back in the ship, we can take off again. So there's going to be spacebar. You've got hundreds and hundreds of welds.
Pressure holding. Take off loose code.
So these cutscenes are pretty much necessary to take you forever to get anywhere. You should up into orbit, and I'll go down to my base. I'll show you my base. Because I don't know if the video is already 30 minutes long. So now you can interact with all these things, which is different ships coming in, going out, trade routes. If you want to check your missions, you can just jump down here and you can see these are all the things I've got going. So you've got like main faction ones, they're the ones I've done. And then these ones I've got to go and talk to Jacob to finish that one off. Well, you might finish it, I might add on. And then I've got that one and so on. Or you can click like factions. These ones are like ones to do with pirates and different jobs I'm doing. You got miscellaneous ones, and then one to do with the missions, activities, certain activities, go to Elos, go to the Red Mare, blah 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 blah. So you can do all that. And then you can also pick courses and lock onto targets so you can fast track there. So that's that. We'll go back to my base. I'll show you the base, but I'll show you some weapons before we get there. So then you got these skills. So you've got physical, social, combat, science, and tech. And you want to keep when you level up here. I've leveled to 28. When I get to 29, I get a skill point, and I can use a skill point to add, yeah, when I level up. You can level up by doing missions, pirates, killing pirates, just doing side quests, things like that. So on here we've got physical stuff, which is going to make you stronger for carrying more weight. I've got this, and this. Stealth, loads and loads, I'm not going to go into it all. Then we've got social skills, so you can manipulate people. When you talk to someone, I was doing some bounties the other day, and then you try to convince them to just pay up and rather than fight. And then if you've got certain skills like persuasion or scavenging or whatever, combat, get better with this, get better with that, and so on. Science, which is quite cool. Zoology, you got outpost engineer, which I'm working, so I'm going to go. The next I'm going to be weapon engineering, get that one, then I'm going to get that one, and then it's going to be that one. So it's going to be that, and then that. Here we've got boost pack training in tech and starship design. You want that if you want to upgrade your ship. Shield systems, and then you got like boost assault training, automated weapon systems, where you're getting turrets and stuff like that. Cool. So that's pretty much that. There's loads and loads in this game, guys. Weapons. Click on the weapons. This is where you keep your weapons and all your spacesuits. What you pick up, if you pick up stuff, it gets added to you. So you can see I've got 2 packs there. That one and that one. Yeah. This one is a epic one, as you can see on the right hand side. It says epic there. So epic's going to give me minus 25% damage from aliens, or this one's going to give me minus 25% less oxygen consumption. So we'll leave that one. But I certainly don't want to sell them. I want to put them in my base on a stand and keep all these ones. Let's go back again. You can also drop them, add to your favourites, sort them out. Then we've got a space helmet. So I've got the Mantis, that one. Really, I should have sold these really, because you're picking these up all the time. These, I'll take these back to my base, and I've probably got about 50 or 60 of these. And then what I'll do is one day I'll take them all on my ship, go back to somewhere and sell them all and make 2, 3, 500,000 credits or whatever. Yeah. Frag grenades, different types of grenades, ammo. Ammo's weightless, pretty much. Yeah, it's all weightless. That's stolen. So be careful you don't get picked up on that. Aids, which is going to be like first aid for like medicines if you've got like damage to you. If you notice here, my health B, you might get something like an illness, or you've touched a plant which is giving you some sort of poison, and then it tells you all about your different things you've done. So like character, locations discovered 102, expedition ship missions, combat, I've killed 518, and so on. Yeah, so what we're going to do now is, you see all the contacts there, there's loads of them. All of these contacts are probably, if you talk to them, you can get side quests and things. And so if I talk to that guy, that I'm not going to, because I just, and then I hail him.
Howdy.
Let's trade, blah blah blah. So you can rob him, or you can just talk to him, and he might come up and say, I've got a problem, could you help me? That type of thing. But we're not gonna. What we're gonna do is go to my base, one of my bases. So my base is on this moon. So we're here in orbit, and that's where we've just come from. Yeah. So if I click on that, it'll go to there, and I'll scroll around. As you can see, I've got my outpost there, and a couple of different landing areas, but I want to go back to my base, so I click on that, we can land, and I'll show you my base. This is like base building type of stuff. I'm not going to go into base building because I'm not really good at it, but I've landed here. There's the ship. So, oh, what's he doing there? So these are my robots just going on maintenance. You can see, what's he doing on there? Come on, you get stuck on that all the time for some reason. What I'm going to do is just move him, give us a second, which is going to be F. And B. Hold on. Come on, put him there. There you go. You get stuck on that for some reason. I might have to move this and make it a bit higher. He's going around checking on it. They're maintenance robots. And then this guy here, this is coming in, bringing me resources coming in from different planets. And see them bins? They're getting stored in them bins, so they'll be offloading them into the bins, copper, iron, stuff I made for base building. I'll just jump up to my ship. Let's go over here. So this is crafted. This landing station this is crafted. And then that's my main base over there. That's somebody else's. Let's just shoot off over to here. You can see here we've got some solar rays and some more drilling rigs. Taken off to get me more resources. You can see all the junk I've got. I'm starting to collect all junk in there. That's my bedroom, and these are my hubs. Like down here, all the resources coming in going to there and getting fed aluminium, lead, copper, helium-3 and so on. These are laser turrets, so sometimes you might get raided by, I think I was building something, just say for instance I was building one of these hubs. Next thing, about 15 troops all landed over there and they were all running in. So after that I started to put some turrets in there, automated turrets. Obviously there's no creatures on this moon because we need a spacesuit. Oops. Yeah. So they're all my resources for making stuff. Let's go inside and I'll show you that first. I've put myself a little self-service bounty clearance. So if you get a bounty, you can pay your own bounty here rather than going into a major city where you might get scanned and arrested. So pop into the airlock. I haven't done a great deal. I put a cooking station there, some junk on the floor. A couple of spacesuits. I'm going to have all spacesuits along here. All my legendary spacesuits are going to be on little poles. They're on little stands. Yeah. And then here we've got just some units. This workstation is for spacesuit repairs. This one is for general work, industrial stuff. This one is for pharmaceutical, so if you need to craft some medicines, and then this one is for doing research. And I'll show you them shortly. I've got a room full of weapons. So if I look at that, there's weapons in there and weapons in there. What I'm going to do is have different like aisles, like I don't know, medicine, crafting, weapons, clothes, that type of stuff, and then I'll start putting them all on top of each other. That's this room, and then this room is just my dumping ground. I guess just dump all my crap in here. The physics is just fantastic. I mean, don't forget the gravity's like a moon. That's why things are floating. I mean, I just dump all my crap here, so until I organise it all, what I'll do is I'll go into my weapons and I'll go into here. These are my favourites, so I don't need to keep all this. So I'm just going to drop that, drop that, drop that, and these are the ones I'm keeping just while I'm running around. Yeah. And then if we go to my, what's that new item? Yeah, drop that. I don't want that. The reason why I don't want to keep it here is because it's red, and I'll get the rest of the fur. So I'll just leave them all here until I need to use them. Ammo, aid, resources. I want to get rid of all these. So structural stuff. If you notice here, it says mass 132 or 175. You don't want to be over 175, because if you're over 175, you're going to be encumbered, which is going to, you can't run. It's going to be a pain to run. Going to check in here, make sure I've got nothing heavy. That looks alright. So that's about all I can. Oh yeah, spacesuits. Get rid of that, because the mass of that is 4.3. 4.3, so I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that, keep that one. Get rid of that one, stash that there. So now I'm down to 120. So that means I can jump
Hey, you
further.
dropped it. Wait, you meant to do that?
And then this is just basically going to be my living room when I start to do it. I haven't had much time. You've got a bed where you can sleep. If you sleep, you gain health and also time. Obviously you need to do that. And then I've got another dumping ground. I don't know what to put in here. I really need to sort them all out, but I just haven't got time. Sorry about that. Someone's trying to ring me, it's just work. I ain't got time for work when I'm doing this. So let's go outside and I'll show you some. Do a basic build. Okay, so like down here we've got some helium-3. When I do that, you see that little shake? I think it's a graphical thing. It's not. It's the blast off there, so it's not the graphics. So this is like helium-3, so you can see it pumping. Another one there, all linked into there. This is a helium generator, so on a night, when it gets dark, your solar generators over there won't give enough power, so this switches on automatically and takes up some helium to generate power for the rest of the plant. There's my ship coming back in. Now this is an extractor. Now you can see there's a drill, it's turned off. So I can turn it on. Starts to make, in this case it is aluminium extractor. Yeah. Matches the kids coming from school. I can turn it back off. And then we've got another one there, they're full up. These are the solar generators. Yeah. So, let's have a quick look over here. Just fast track over there. You can see all these, these are all full. So if we have a quick look, these are like iron. These ones are adaptive frames. This is a machine which makes adaptive frames. So when I start making other things, like another building, then I'll turn this back on and start making adaptive frames which will go into there. And then we've got aluminium and lead and copper further down there. This thing here, is where the ship lands, brings in the resources, dumps it in there, and then it gets transferred to that thing there. Can you shut up? I'm on the bloody kids. I never should talking. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to jump back over here so you can see how to do a little this. So we land. I hit F, R, and then I'm going to go a V to go like high up. And then what you'll see is all these look like lasers. These are links. So you've just been over to that helium plant there, helium-3, and it's going to make helium. It's going to send it down these lines all the way to this machine and then into there, as well as into here as well. And then aluminium from here comes across into that storage tub. Now when this ship lands, here coming in, it's going to take it from there and dump these into here, which is going to filter down into these. If copper comes in, it goes here. Helium-3 comes in, it goes there. Lead, adaptive frames, iron, so on. So whatever's in there just says copper. It'll probably, I think copper's this one. Then it'll dump it, it'll go to there, then to there. Yeah, and that's basically it. So if we wanted to like build something new, and also see the line, that's my area I can build in. So if we come to like let's just get out of our area. Let's look over here. just say we landed on this planet, or this moon or whatever, and we want to start it to do our little bit, or make an extractor, get some stuff. We can hit the F button and scan. You can see there's some helium-3 in that rock. And aluminium there. So what we could do, you really want aluminium, if say you wanted aluminium or whatever you're looking for, you want to scan around to see whether, there you go, so there's something here, this patchy area, aluminium. So this is where you want to put your extractor. So we'd go R. It's going to bring up an outpost. You're going to position this somewhere. Cannot place item over. It won't let me do because I'm too close to my base. There you go. It's too close to that base, say, because the ring is going to be too close. Obviously you wouldn't have another base this close, but let's just say I wanted to go here. You plonk that down, E, and then it's going to tell you, do you want to, obviously this is what you're going to try and extract. Okay, so then it's going to go V again, so from vertical. So there's our, basically a beacon, and we're going to place this down somewhere like that. You can move it around. So yeah, you put this down, and then you'd link it to a bin. I'm not going to do it because I don't need to. I haven't got the resources anywhere. Look, it says aluminium and stuff. There's no aluminium resources there anywhere. But I could put the aluminium, I could put it over there, see, and plonk it down there. Yeah. But the build requirements means I need some aluminium to do this, so I'm not going to do it. But yeah, that's what I'll do. Need to get rid of this, that's all, because you can also rename it, so you can rename your outpost if you're in a different place. I'm going to remove it by holding R button down. Yes, get rid of that. Sucker. He's like, where is he? You can't see me. So you can see I'm boosting because I'm in low gravity. I can pretty much keep in the air, which is pretty cool. Okay, so some of the negative points of this game, you can see that's glitched. Sometimes it glitches. That wasn't there, then it's popped in. Could be draw distance or something. There's plenty of little glitches. They don't bother me, to be honest. What I really care about is if it's smooth enough, it feels okay. So let's go to another planet so we can jump onto there. Let's go for a bit of gun action. And that'll probably do us. I think have I showed you the ship? I don't think I've showed you the ship. So to navigate, you come in again, more junk. I've got so much junk, it's just unbelievable. There's stuff like this all over different systems. So if there's a bed there, you can take a thing in there. Loads of treasure you've been picking up and things. So you're going to make yourself your way up the ladders. Someone coming down. Every ship has different capabilities of crew members, and different crew members have different skills. What the hell is that? Oh, she sat up there for.
What can I help you with? Hey.
I don't want to talk to her really, but you know what I mean?
Time to go?
Conversations last forever, so.
Hi there, Captain.
Hi there. So yeah, it's a great game. It takes, I mean, you can, like I say, thousands of hours. I mean, I haven't even scratched the surface of what. Now this ship has already got like a fabricator built in, so I can fabricate stuff, just like I did in my main base. Like this is a weapon station, look. There's a gun loading station. And then you've got industrial workbench. Another chair. Stuff I've dropped all over the place. Oh, it's got some over there as well. I haven't even got into that yet. It's just I've never needed to upgrade anything really, because all my guns seem to be working really good. So now we're onto the ship. You can lock all these doors. Obviously, one you decide to it first. And then you've got like loads of cargo area. This is the bridge. This is where we keep all my stuff. There's my manta space stuff. I mean, if I look, this ship. Look at the 1,300, 4,600 cargo. That's massive. I can just hoard loads and loads of stuff in here. And then we've got some seats we can take a rest in. We do have, if I can find it. Where the hell's it gone? Out of here. Oh, there, we've got a safe. So in the captain's safe, you can put in like illegal stuff, and then it'll be like shielded. Let's just jump onto here. You can hear that ship in the background. That's just going to be working away there, filling things up. Let's take off, and we'll go to like some sort of
Dust off complete.
some sort of base, and we'll do a bit of like the looting, and then that'll probably conclude the video. Graphics are fantastic. I mean, we're getting like 60 FPS.
Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
But I find it runs smooth as silk. Okay, so what we need to do is check the moon. Here we go. So we could go down to this fracking station, land there, infiltrate the base, kill everybody, or not, and we'll do some complete. Obviously there's loads of worlds where you get creatures, dinosaurs and all sorts of creatures and aliens and all sorts of stuff. So you got X to jump straight out of the ship, or E, you'd have to walk all the way down. So I'm going to go X.
It's got a certain charm to it.
So we're on the other side of my base planet. So if I click F, oh there we go, fractal station 400 meters. There we are. I think the graphics are great. Come on. Oh, you might be staying there for some reason, I don't know. Anyhow. Well, there's a ship there, so if I ran over there, I could steal that ship. Let's go and do it. Well, I can't because I've got 10 in my inventory. I'll show you what you could do to steal it. This is probably the fastest. Because I'm not encumbered, I could just keep doing this and just... It's still better than running. And what you could do is, oh, you watch out for them gas things. It's another reason to... Now, if there's anyone in that cockpit, they'll probably see me, so I have to be careful. If I just land and then run, then jump, you go even faster. What I'm going to do is Q, pick, sometimes you can get in and sometimes you can't. Ah, it's locked. Aha! So I've got a lock pick. So let's see if we can pick this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's definitely not that one. 2. I'm really looking at this one. It's too close together. It's that, isn't it? No, it isn't. I'm gonna gotta be careful, because if I just get it wrong, I've only got. I'm gonna do the auto slot. Okay. Yes. Okay, now we're looking at that. 3 together. So it's definitely not that one. 4. That's it, isn't it? If I do that, it's going to leave me with 2. Probably there. Let me just see if them 2 fit there. Yes. So that was that. Then that. Done. Within. It's our ship now. Just need to. Sorry about that. Work again. I just keep ignoring them, but they just keep ringing back. So obviously you can loot everything, like these boxes as well. I forgot to show you that you could loot them. So that's just we're in the cockpit. Let's just check in here. I don't think anyone's on here, you know. No one's on here. Nah. It's an empty ship. So what I do when I get into empty ships, so I always check the cargo, cause yeah, it's all. Let's have a look. Anything worth keeping, really? 780 credits. Where's the? I'm looking for the safe. Oh, down there. Nothing in there. So now what you do is you just jump into the seat. I can't take it because it says maximum ship reached. Yeah, and I don't need it anyway. But if you just climbed into it, because I've got 10 out of 10 ships. If I had 9, if I sold one of them, then I could get this one for free. I don't need it, so we'll just leave it now. Nothing worth keeping. Oh, there's another. Oh no, that's the airlock. Anyway, there's nobody on here, so I'll just get out of here. Just jump down there. That's just how you would do it. That's how I got that big ship. Oh, I didn't realise anyone was on this. What the hell? There's a guy just wandering along with his dog. I don't want to kill him. I could go and try and talk to him. Or her.
Pardon? Saw you touch down. Figured you might be hankering to buy something. Was that right?
Does your pet have a name?
Sure does. His full name is Groeneveld Hubble von Houten III, but I call him Grumble for short.
I nearly killed it there.
He's a grumpy old lizard, so the name fits, but he's also family. Right over here, friend.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna go into this, so just
Let's get going. To the co-estate. Next time.
yeah, so that's it, guys. Really, could have stole that ship if I wanted to. And then, obviously, we're gonna go to this way, aren't we? Where's this the station? F. Yeah. Because I haven't used any of the weapons or killed anybody yet, which is not really Yeah, so the gameplay is pretty good. It's like easily worth it because I mean I've had 100 hours. I mean Elite Danger, I've got over 1,000 hours in Elite Dangerous over the years. But that's just like a fight sim. So these cargo crates, you can loot these. Oh, they don't look good. I don't want to kill them really.
Come on, this is an active work site.
I don't want to kill them. But you get the idea. Nothing really here, really, to be honest. Oh, you can get into there, but I think the entrance is around this side. Where the hell's the entrance at? This is some sort of, it looks like it's some sort of rig. It's not like a building where you could go in. First time I've seen one of them. And then obviously they're getting methane out. Huh. Yeah, it's a nice, the scenery and everything around it just looks really good. And you get like weather, rain, sleet, snow, lightning, mist. And then we should have a fast track now. Should we go back to, say I wanted to go to a different system. I'll just show you something like a little bit different. So if we go to Sol, oh yeah, there's our sun. So that's our sun. There's Earth, is it? Oh, sorry, there's Earth. So we can go to Earth. We can go to the moon. Let's just go to Earth. Mars. Everything's got stations on it. There's the moon. There's Jupiter up there. X. Jump. So we can jump from there to the moon. And I think, I've never really explored it, but I think now I'm closer, we can get, I should, it's Capricorn, isn't it, I think. Capricorn 1 was a land, I think, and let's have a look. Is that Copernicus? I don't know, but if we land somewhere like here, and on top moon, it's pretty awesome to be honest. This is a long video. It's 1 hour video. I'll wrap it up shortly. It's a thumbs up for me anyway. So X to get out. So I take it that's Earth. There's the Milky Way. Obviously there's other structures on here, so we can hit F for scan. We can go and investigate all these things. Iron. Let's just jump on top of the ship. Unknown, so any of these, there could be actually like landing sites, which is like historical landing sites. But yeah, this is the moon. Quite weird. And then obviously you can check out other things. If you look at the Earth, it's all dried up, we've all left. That's India. Australia, and there's Australia. America's round here, that's Africa. I think, yeah, Africa. Europe. Could land there if we want to. Let's go and land. We'll land there actually, see what's there. Might be something there. So everyone's left apparently. Global warming. Oh. I don't want to ruin it because I've never been here, see, so I haven't even got this far yet. So I don't want to spoil anything, but it looks like there's a building. See how the gravity is around there. Oh, it's London. What? Oh, that's what's left. Oh, there's a ship there. Oh, that was. Crazy. Can you go in? Something here. Let's have a look at that. What? Oh. 100 XP globe. Come on, there's no globe. What? Doesn't look like you can go in. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because I haven't got this far yet. I'll just come over to show you guys, but let's get out of there because I haven't come this far yet. So let's zoom back out. You can go to Mars, Demios, Star Yard for spaceships, Deimos and stuff, Mars, Earth, I don't know what that is, and Venus, land on there, Titan. Yeah, there's so much to. I'll show you one more planet, and then we've got Cheyenne. This is Cheyenne. Kayla City. And you've got like big cities to do like I don't know, like a big metropolitan city like we're seeing, but like there's loads of different ones. I just can't think of what they are. But this one's more like an old like western type of setup. It's still futuristic, bro. You've got shops, landing gear and buying stuff. 2167 by Solomon Cole.
Hey, your ship that landed not too long ago?
I mean, these things are just
Nobody's
there's
allowed
just so
outside
much.
the city walls after
If I went in
nightfall.
there, I could pick up a side quest, or I can go to mission boards here. Oh, this is just information. But there's mission boards like, oh, there's my light. Turn it off. There's mission boards all over the place. Bank. Is that Solomon Core? Yeah, it just goes on and on. It's like massive places, just shops, cafes, banks. I like how they look as you walk past. They like look at you. Watch this woman. Yeah, this is food places. I could talk to
My
him.
husband, feel free to read. This is
And
a
then
haven
if
for
I carry
all
on
that
the
love letters.
if I carry
I
on
hope you come back.
the conversation talking to her, she's liable to say, "Could you help me? I've lost me kid," or something like that. There's someone's kicked me out my house, and could you help me? And all that goes on and on and on. It's just like, so value for money. The game is just. It's just great. Right guys, I'm going to end it there. So this is a look at Starfield. I think it's great. I love it. Definitely worth the money, 100%. If you haven't got it, get out and buy it. It's and I haven't scratched the surface of the money, level 28. And there's just so much base building, ship building I haven't even got into. Loads of coalitions you can go on, pirates, you could be a bounty hunter, you could be a thief, you can do sneak attacks, you could be a trader, and so on. So yeah, any questions, leave below and I'll try to answer them. I hope you like the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers.